am in my laundry room tonight so that I can show you the pool bag system. And this is something that I have actually recreated in several different areas of my car and our home. I'm going to show you two different bag options that I have. And really the essence of this system is putting everything in one place that you're going to need for swimming activities instead of running all over the house looking for stuff. I've been to other people's houses and realized that they keep the sunscreen in one area and towels in the other, and all of these supplies are scattered all over so that when it's time to go to the pool, they're always forgetting something. And I realized this system for me that pretty much lives in these two cabinets is so reliable and so streamlined for me that I can make going to swim lessons, going to the pool, having people over so seamless, and that's why I wanted to share it with you. So the primary part of the pool bag system is the pool bag. Now, this is a primary type of bag and the one that I linked for you guys. And it's kind of like that Crocs material. There is one brand that made it very popular that I don't think you have to buy that brand. It's more so just this rubberized material that makes things very easy to manage wet pieces with. And so this one is actually a knockoff one that I got given to me as like a gift for attending a tournament. It was kind of like a client sponsor gift. So I have used this one and I totally understand the versatility and the appeal of having this rubberized type of material. Mine though is, while it does fit quite a bit of stuff in it, I am always stuffing towels on top of it. And so I did end up opting for a larger, almost like the fabric of this is like a reusable bag. But I like that this has a metal railing at the top that keeps it propped open. So I can fit a stack of towels in here along with all of the other supplies. But truly, the bag is one of the lesser important pieces of the pool bag system. It's more so just having all of your supplies in a designated area and really accounting for those supplies up front, buying all of them at the beginning of the season, putting all of them in a specific space so that when you're rushing out the door or when everyone's coming over to go swimming or the opportunity arises to go play at the pool, again, you're not running all over your house grabbing supplies for stuff. If you're anything like us in the summer, we basically live in the pool, and even when we're out, it seems like there always is an opportunity for the kids to end up getting wet. We live in Arizona. It's very hot here. There's a lot of splash pads. And so I have also recreated a version of everything that I'm going to show you as I use a clear container. Let's see. Kind of like this one. I use a clear container and I have it in the trunk of my car with another set of all of the supplies that I'm going to show you. So again, even though this is called the pool bag system, the bag that you use is less important, and what it's actually contained in is not as vital as the pieces that we're going to get to include in it. The first thing I want to talk to you about are the towels. So I am a proponent of getting a huge stack, and let me just show you. I have them in my cabinet right here, and this is probably only about half of them. I get a huge stack of the same towel. The reason for this is because, one, I don't want my kids fighting over who gets what character. Two, the neutrality of this design helps me to be less overstimulated with all of the things going on. I also know anywhere we go, anybody's pool we end up at, any splash pad that we end up going to, that these are our towels. I can do a quick glance. I don't have to remember that we brought Bluey and Peppa Pig today. It's like, nope, these are our towels. Also, I can buy these on repeat and nobody ever knows the difference, which I really love. So I highly recommend just choosing a specific towel. I did link some for you, and these were a great value. But the point here being that you get a specific towel and you keep stacks and stacks and stacks of them so that you can constantly be rotating through wash and not run out of them. Probably the most important aspect of your pool bag is the sunscreen. So going through these one by one, this sunscreen comes in a 2-pack from Costco. It is one of the least sticky, easiest to spray, actually protects you against the sun. I love this. Every summer we buy 2-packs so that I have 4 cans of this. One is in each pool bag, one is in my car. We have another one up here in the cabinet as a backup. But having more than just a single sunscreen can that you have to try to remember where it's at is highly recommended. Toss one of these in each bag that you've got. The other one is a sunscreen stick. What's really great about this, my kids are 5 and 2, and they can put this on by themselves. I pretty much reserve this for the face. These ones are historically more expensive than these, so I try to get them to use this mostly on their body. They do not like this sprayed in their face, and so that's where one of these sticks comes in. It's really great, really, really easy and great to just even reapply. And then the other one is a powder sunscreen. This one comes like with a little brush. What's really good about these is if your kid's hair is up or if they're in braids, anything that would have a part associated with it, this is really great to rub on there. You can also spray this. My daughters do not let me spray this in their hair, and this is super messy to try to smear into creases. This is also really great to reapply, or if you're going out and doing a sunny thing that's maybe not wet related, this is also a really great option. So I like having the versatility of these. I like knowing that I have sunscreen in every single one of my bags. This is also petite enough to fit into a purse. So if you're not carrying a huge pull bag like this, or this is just something that you want to make sure that you can pull out at any point, it is super slim, super easy. It's bigger than a lipstick. It won't fit in a super tiny purse, but it's easy to carry around, as is one of these. This actually, I would argue, is probably smaller and easier to get into a bag, a purse, I should say, but all of these are really great options. Pick the one that's best for you. Next up is for you, mama. This is my absolute favorite sun visor. You guys saw the pack. I have lots of these. I will show you. So this is a different type, and though it also has really great function, it doesn't roll up and it's not as easy to travel with as this one is. These are really cute just to have like around the house. I can just stick this up here. But I'll show you, and this is kind of the same coverage as the other one too. It doesn't matter if you have long hair or short hair. It all looks cute and acts the same. But what I love about these is how much coverage it provides on the face. I mean, you can see my entire face is covered. My neck is covered. It really casts a shadow down. Anytime I am outside in the summer, even just walking around, picking weeds, taking my kids on a walk, I always have one of these visors on. This one is really great. It has a little bit broader coverage. So this one wraps it does. It basically wraps all the way around the head. What I love about this is it doesn't make you super hot and sweaty on the top of your head. And so you have more like breathability here. For someone like me with short hair, it's really easy for me to start to feel less feminine when I have hats on, but this is one that I always feel super feminine in. And even if you do have long hair, if you put it up in a clip, if you wear a ponytail, this is a really versatile visor. I think that even if you did kind of a mid-high ponytail, you can drop this down pretty far. Like I could put this all the way down, almost like at the nape of my neck. And so you could do like a claw clip situation or a ponytail. I love this visor. And not only is it Velcro, so easy to pop on and pop off, this does not slip off on me. I have gotten these soaking wet, like I've gone completely underwater with it. It comes right back to form. Most of the time when I have one of these on, the entire back gets soaking wet because I'm looking up, I'm talking to my kids, they're splashing me, kind of the whole back gets wet. And this has lasted me season after season after season. I also have it in black, love it in black, so can highly recommend both of these. Next item, speaking of sun coverage and being able to protect ourselves, is now for the babies. And this is a brand that I absolutely love. It's called Ruffle Butts, and they also have for the boys Rugged Butts. I have their hats and their bathing suits. This bathing suit is actually 3 years old. Tatum wore it for, I can usually get a full 1 season out of these and then like halfway into the next season because of the way that the sizing is. So Tatum wore this for a whole season and a half. And now Sloan is going to wear it all of this season, and I can probably get half of a season out of it next year, which means I'll basically have gotten 4 seasons out of 1 bathing suit. And this literally still looks brand new. There is no sign of wear anywhere on here. We swim almost daily here in Arizona. My girls do ISR swim lessons, and so they do swim every single day. And then once they're out of lessons, we are in the pool in some way, shape, or form every single day. And so I will probably have 3 or 4 bathing suits that they can rotate between for a season. I love this brand. It is woman owned. You can get it on sale. They have a bajillion different colors and patterns. And what I really love about it now that I have 2 kids is that I can get a cut in 1 pattern for, this is for the 2-year-old. I still like to keep majority of her arms covered, as much of her body covered as possible. But my 5-year-old now wants totally different types of cuts. So I can go on and buy like this shape for the 2-year-old and then get a totally different like cut and shape for the 5-year-old. So they can still have cute matching patterns. And it's the same for the boys. You can get boys shorts in the same matching patterns as the girls. And I really love it. I would definitely recommend getting them on sale. I do think that they can be a little bit pricey, not on sale, but they run sales all the time. Would highly recommend. Same thing with the hats. I bought a 2nd size up hat. So Tatum wore this hat every single day, not just in the water, but every single day for probably 2 years. Then Sloan wore it every single day for a year. And I actually am handing that one off. And this now is the next size up. And again, like, so these have gone completely underwater, like many, many, many times. We keep hats on our kids, even while they're underwater, they're swimming, you know, whatever it is. So again, the fact that this has retained majority of its shape, it still pretty much looks brand new. And all of their stuff has that UPF 50 in it. So anytime they have this stuff on, it's going to be resisting those rays, in addition to the sunscreen that we've already put on our babies. So I cannot recommend this Ruffle Butts, Rugged Butts enough. I absolutely love the brand. I love the quality. These are things that you could continue to pass on to other families around you after you've done using them. And I think the last thing that I need to show you here are these goggles. These are not the goggles from our childhood, thankfully. They're not the ones that pull your hair and, you know, get caught on everything. These are made with a fabric in the back. The brand is called Splash, and it is fabricated here in Arizona. It is a small business. It is US made and fabricated. They have a ton of different designs. some that are gender neutral, some that are more boy, more girl. It really doesn't matter. All kinds of different frame colors. And you can see here that it's just so easy to tighten. Like, again, it's not that weird clicking thing that we used to have as kids. This slides right over my 5-year-old's head. She has curly hair that often gets caught in a lot of stuff. Knowing that she can slip this on and off, and she does several times as she's swimming. She'll come up, she'll take them off, she'll put them back on. Not because the seal is broken, but just simply because she wants to take them on and off. So knowing that she can take it on, take it off, she was not able to do that. We had another pair of goggles previously, and she always complained about how they hurt her head, how they pulled her hair, how it rubbed on her ears. And we found these ones, and they are a huge, huge hit. So highly recommend, and they're pretty affordable, about the same cost as any other goggles would cost you. And my little girl right now is mermaid obsessed. So we have the kind of like little mermaid ones, but again, they have designs and patterns, all kinds.